shall perish. Ah! Delved into shine down, torn to oblivion. Ah! Wow!
What's cracking, guys? And today we're gonna be talking about the big booba lightning Shogun herself, BAAL. Big balls. Oh gosh. Why did they say that? Everyone's gonna say, please take a look at my balls. Anyway, I'm here to show you that RAIDEN Shogun is absolutely broken under the right circumstances. And only really under the right circumstances. A lot of people have been absolutely underwhelmed about her potential, what she's capable of doing, and some people are absolutely even angry at MiHoYo right now for the simple fact that she does not work with Beidou. But I'm gonna here show you how you can build BAAL to big PP damage, and I mean absolutely busted free big PP damage. As I like to call this lady, she is Control Alt Delete. That is what she's capable of doing. She will annihilate everything. So if you want to take a look at my balls. So anyway, if you want to take a look at my balls, you can see that her attack is 1,903. She's only got 23 elemental mastery, but let's be real. Elemental mastery and electro characters, kind of not great. But anyway, her crit damage is a whopping 171.3%. Crit rate, 43.5. Obviously, yes, that could be a lot better, but, you know, getting artifacts. My luck with artifacts is not the best here. I'm trying to find a really good crit rate piece, but unfortunately, my luck with the Emblem of Severed Fate has not blessed me with a crit rate helm. I don't know why. I got a million of the other set. But honestly, that's not a huge deal when I can have characters that give her free crit rate. Like, say, you can put Hu Tao in there, you can put Rosaria in there, or you could have a Constellation for Mona where you get free crit rate. And you know what? Mona with a BAAL is really good. But the main thing here for the best consistency is building a crap ton of energy recharge on her. And I'm currently sitting at 278%. And also because I have the big balls weapon, the engulfing lightning. When she ults, she also gains a 30% extra energy recharge, taking her over the 300% cap that she can get for some extra attack. And the reason why you want so much energy recharge on her, especially for consistency's sake, and I stress consistency, is because you really want to make sure that she always has her ult up. It's 90 energy. It's a lot. It is the most expensive ult in the game. But she scales off energy recharge and she gets a crap ton of it through other means, and especially the best in slot by a landslide, the Emblem of Severed Fate set. Not to mention that building big balls on energy recharge is amazing because at level 60 she gets this passive talent, the Enlighten one, where each 1% over 100% energy recharge that the RAIDEN Shogun possesses grants her a 0.6 energy restoration for Muso Inen and 0.4% electro damage bonus. So this alone, I have over 100% electro damage bonus. It's incredible how much electro damage bonus just from this alone. She scales phenomenally with electro recharge. And yeah, with my build, it could be possible that an attack percentage goblet would be more ideal on my BAAL. But right now, the set pieces and what I get on artifacts, I can only do so much. I don't have perfect balls. I'm sorry. I will get there soon enough, but I will show you that you don't need exactly perfect balls for big PP damage. Now, as far as her talents go, it's quite simple. You can completely ignore her normal attack. You are never going to be normal attacking with BAAL. Why on earth would you be normal attacking besides to look at the beautiful animations? They look great, okay? They do look pretty cool. But the main thing that you want to stack is her ult. Her ult scales just so rapidly the more you put into it. And when it was only at 166 talents, I thought that BAAL was kind of underwhelming until I got a certain thing from a certain boss. I'm not going to completely spoil it for you guys. But once you get the talent material to level her up into at least level 8, she starts unveiling her true absolute mad lad damage. Because when you level up her skill, she gets extra resolve bonus because everybody that uses their ult gets her this thing around her back, which is called resolve. It looks like a little time clock. I don't know, it's kind of obnoxious always saying it there, but whatever. But once that thing's basically filled, she'll get more bigger fat PP damage percentages for her ults. And no, you don't always need to max it for the hugest thing, okay? You don't need to like go, oh, I can't use my ult yet, it's not maxed yet. No, if you have her ult up and you have a decent chunk of resolve, or maybe even none sometimes, you can still use it. Because the whole thing about her is spamming ults. If you have a BAAL in your team composition, the main goal of that team comp is to spam as many ults as quickly and as ferociously as possible. And the good thing about her ult is that it can't be overridden by Bennett's freaking ultimate. So if you have C6 Bennett, BAAL will still work. And she also gives energy when she ults to everybody in the party so long as you're attacking. You know, if there's still things to like attack, she will give energy for everybody too. All right, if anything's just not dead already, which it might very well be sometimes. Now, BAAL's E skill, Baleful Omen, lasts 25 seconds and has a 10-second cooldown. So you're pretty much guaranteed to always have uptime on some passive damage that every 0.9 seconds that you do attack something, you'll get an extra tick of damage. 58.8% at talent level 6, and now it's not a lot of damage. In fact, it's quite little, but it is AoE, and it's some extra damage, free damage to have. So again, pretty nice. But the main thing about her E skill is the fact that it gives other characters extra ult damage when you level it up too, by 0.01% for every talent point, but still, that's a decent chunk of extra damage per energy cost. So if someone has like a 40 cost energy thing, it's getting like a little bit of extra versus an 80 cost ult, which will get double the amount of bonus burst damage. So if you have characters that have huge burst costs, they're gonna get a huge extra chunk of damage thanks to BAAL. Now, initially when I saw BAAL, I was having a hard time going, is she really worth using over Fischl? But BAAL and Fischl have two different unique things. And yes, they do have the passive ult thing that can go on, but Fischl is just pure, raw, big damage consistently. Well, you know, BAAL is a huge freaking burst and then a little bit of extra PP damage here and there. So their playstyle is a little bit differently, and their team comps do well in other different comps. I'm not going to go over constellations too much. The only thing that you really need to know about her constellations is that C2, she's able to ignore 60% of the defense of characters when she ults. And that's kind of massive. That is a huge damage gain. And I do have C2, so keep that in mind, all right? I'm a bit of a whale. So here we go, the team comps. I'm gonna go the big PP pay-to-win whales first here that literally have every character at your disposal to make the absolute most busted balls out there. And again, you're gonna see the two units that are always at the top of every single damage showcase big things, Bennett and Kazuha. If you have Bennett and Kazuha with BAAL, you can be guaranteed to see big, massive numbers. Scary, big, massive numbers. Throw in freaking Zongdong, and you have yourselves just absolute units of damage. Like, huge, massive damage. Another good build that I would recommend that's basically ult spam, you have absolutely nothing to worry about literally ever, is BAAL, Zhongli, Albedo, and Xingqiu. You don't need a dedicated healer with this team because Zhongli's shield is so thick, and even if you do get hit, Xingqiu has damage reduction and will still heal you with his ult and sword range stuff. It's fine. You can do big, massive damage, some electro charge stuff in there, and also just get thick shields. You will literally unga-bunga every single content out there. If you're a mobile gamer, that is like a big plus. And you don't see big PP damage here in this domain here because these guys resist a little bit of my damage because they resist Geo, but still they die exceptionally quick with this team composition. Another fun thing is since BAAL is the Electro Archon, you can just throw in an absolute massive tons of Electro characters and just go absolutely crazy with it because that works great, especially if you have C1 BAAL where she will get 80% extra resolve stacks every time an Electro character ults. So you will get just absolute crap tons of resolve. Another good person that you could replace with Kaching too is Sarah. Sarah would be a great extra damage buffer that would replace Bennett in this, especially if you have C6 Sarah. The mono electric team is going to shine spectacularly. I don't have a Sarah built yet, so I can't show you, but it would be good. It would be very pog. Another Whale Lord team is, of course, putting Eula and BAAL into one team because BAAL would again feed energy into Eula consistently. And I'm just gonna disclude Bennett and Kaza because Bennett and Kaza are always the best options. If you see a team, Bennett and Kaza can somehow fit themselves inside of it. I'm not even gonna go over how broken those units are. Now, the thing that kind of bothers me about BAAL in particular is the fact that she is so limited that she absolutely needs the Emblem of Severed Fate set to truly transcend her damage to astronomical levels. In fact, I think she's been balanced completely on that set alone. So if you're, like just starting out with her, she's gonna seem very, very underwhelming. Especially if you're new to the game and you don't have Inazuma unlocked yet. Another thing is her banner weapon is exceptionally powerful for her because it enables an extra second scaling off of energy recharge with attack, and it gives her a huge damage boost because of it. I mean, absolutely massive. Even with like the Skyward Spine, which has a higher base attack, you still see such a massive power gap between the two of them. BAAL, in my opinion, is a whale's dream. She is a unit that will absolutely take any team to like the next level, especially in ult spamming teams. She will just absolutely increase your damage to no end. She's like another extra Kaza, but she deals just slightly more damage than Kaza. I know it's a little bit weird. Kaza is still better and will buff your characters to just ridiculous levels, but BAAL's up there in buffing potential as well. The good thing though is, although you may be a light spender free to players out there that you can't get BAAL's weapon, what you can get for free is the catch from the fishing event, which will give you very comparable damage to, say, a Skyward Spine level. In fact, actually greater than a Skyward Spine level. So you will get close to, especially since it's going to be a free R5 weapon as well. Overall, I'm very glad that I played around with BAAL because, like Ganyu, I was underwhelmed with her at first until I saw her scaling. And then once I understood the scaling that BAAL has, especially when kitted correctly, she does insane numbers. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my BAAL's video. I try not to bore you too much with the math and what's going on, but I just try to enlighten you on how to make the Raiden Shogun the best she can possibly be, because she's waifu, man. That's why I got her. She got the boobas. That's literally the only reason. So if you enjoy this type of content, definitely slam the like button, subscribe for some more quality content, and I'll see you beautiful sons and guns again next time.